My name is Steve Curran, and I'm the owner of California Yacht Company, and we do business in Marina del Rey as Marina del Rey Yacht Sales and in Long Beach as Long Beach Yacht Center. I'm talking today about a very special boat, a Vision 32, a freestanding 32-foot sailboat. Freestanding means that there's no wires holding up the mast, and so you have a very large, strong mast that is not dependent on any wires or the failure of that wire too. And one of the advantages of this is it is well forward in the boat, which gives you, number one, big open windows where it makes a very airy interior. And because it's so forward, you have a huge big main salon that just allows very comfortable living and sailing. You can see the main salon is so roomy. It has a table that just opens up and seats a lot of people, a nice galley on the port side aft with a very large electrical refrigeration in the center of the boat that serves as a working platform also, and a good electrical panel. The owner of this boat is a very accomplished senior captain of luxury yachts. He's spends most of his time on the East Coast or in Europe, and he and his wife use this as their getaway when they're off on their own. And it shows his professionalism and attention to detail, and the amount of energy and work that they put into this boat during their 4 years of ownership. Number one, we put in new water tanks. We actually have two. We have one larger one and one smaller, so you always have one in reserve. We put a new anemometer that shows at the helm. It has a new Brooks and Gatehouse radar that also shows at the helm with a special new pod that was put in, very easy to see. The engines have been fully serviced. The mounts have been replaced. The fuel filters and the lines have been replaced. The dripless shaft has been replaced. New batteries. It has a brand new head, and all the hosing has been replaced for the head. It has newly painted bilges. It has a new microwave. Maybe the biggest thing is that the whole interior has been varnished. And that's a tremendous amount of work on a boat with a teak interior to put a high gloss varnish in there. A new bottom was put on, and the boat's been polished. The boat has walk-through transoms. Hunter was the first manufacturer in the United States to put walk-through transoms on the boat. This is convenient and safe. Getting someone back on board if they've fallen over on the walk-through transom is infinitely easier, and it's also convenient. Some people even back it up to the slip so they just walk on from the stern. You can see the size of the mast and how strong it is. You know, when I first looked at these boats, I didn't understand it was a new concept. And then I thought about it, and I thought about airplanes. And a sail of a boat is the same as a wing of an airplane, and it works on the same concepts. And in the old days, we had wires holding the wings on airplanes, and the new planes don't have them anymore. And it just makes sense. A simple rig like this, free sailing. I was out once in a lot of wind, and I did a big jibe, and there was no wires to have the sail bounce up against. It was just a free feeling that I will never forget. This is a picture of the forepeak and the galley, fixed vang, 3-cylinder diesel, Yanmar diesel. Yanmar is the best auxiliary you can put in a sailboat, in my opinion. The boat is ready for Catalina, and all it really needs is food, and you're off and running on a great boat that a man spent so much of his time, a man and his wife, a couple, spent an enormous amount of time making it theirs and very special.